Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 56 of Two Amazon Sellers and a Microphone, brought to you by Sellozo. I'm Dustin Kane, and with me, as always, is Chris Gramlich. What's up, Chris?
Not much. Excited to talk about this little new report we have here. So this is going to be good. This will obviously help us with automation. So yeah, excited to kind of dig into this real quick.
Yeah, this will be a brief episode, but it is fun to talk about new releases that come out on Amazon. And this is a new release that's in beta right now. In fact, I don't have access to it in my account personally yet. So Amazon's obviously rolling this out to different users. But it's the report in your advertising reporting that you can do the impression rank and impression share of your ads, which is huge. This is knowledge that we would have always wanted to know as advertisers.
Yeah, and this will help, like, if your ads aren't showing, you'll actually get to know if it's maybe because there's no volume for it. Maybe it's a small volume search term, or you're just not ranking for that keyword or your search term because your bid's too low, or you need to increase your bid. So this is going to give you like really good insights on whether you need like to raise your bid, or maybe the term you're going after just doesn't have enough volume for it.
Yeah. So essentially what Amazon is showing you in this report, and the way you do it is you go to your campaign manager, and then you go to the reports tab, and then you're going to click create a report. And then it's under sponsored products and sponsored brand for some users. And then the report type is going to be your ad impression share. And you'll see that it's in beta if you have access to this. But once you download that report, you will see all of your search terms, and it will show you a percentage of the impression share that you're getting for your ads. So if you have a low percentage impression share, then you're also going to be ranked low. You're going to have a low impression rank, and then it'll show you the number of impressions that you're getting. So with that data, like you mentioned, you'll know, hey, if you're ranked number one in impressions, but you're only getting 10 impressions, the keyword doesn't get a lot of search volume, and you don't need to raise your bid.
Yeah.
So that's where tools like Sellozo, this report is actually not available in the Amazon API yet, but once it is, Sellozo is going to have a field day with this data and its ability to optimize better. Because like I said, a lot of times, if you're not getting a lot of impressions, you're considering raising your bid. But if you know, hey, I'm ranked one for this, you don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, it'll show you the volume of that. So you'll actually get to, a lot of tools use estimation and like how much search volume there actually is. I mean, this is going to be as accurate as you're going to find. It's going to tell you exactly how much impressions you have. And for those, an impression is how many times your product is showing up for that term. Just on the search result page. And then it even breaks it down even further to page views. So you could also use this report to see, like, if I'm getting the impressions, but I'm not getting any page views, well, now you know that it's probably your main image or your title that doesn't work too well, or maybe you need to change up some stuff on your listing because you're obviously showing up,
or it's irrelevant. Yeah, or you're irrelevant for that search term.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot that's exciting in here with this report. Also, knowing the percentage. So let's say for the search term, you're getting 1,000 impressions, but your impression share is 1%, or your rank is like 300. Now you know that you're missing out on a lot of opportunities, especially if you're converting well for that search term. You need to raise your bid to increase your impression share. And we've just it's been a total guessing game in the past. Like you're talking about, you would just have to do things like use tools where you can find the estimated search volume for a keyword, and then kind of guess, is this about the right amount of impressions I should be getting, or is it low? Concrete data. I mean, I cannot wait to see what our development team can do with this, with our optimizer, and how we adjust. The efficiency on bid adjustments is going to go through the roof.
And we're all over it. We've already sent it to our developers. We sent them some screenshots, and they're aware of it. So as soon as it opens up in the API, and we got a really good developing team. As soon as it opens up through the API, we're going to figure out a way to put it in here and add it to the optimizer so that, maybe, and this is just me kind of spitballing, but maybe, a seller can say, I want my impression share to be 100%. And then Sellozo will use that as a way to raise your bids, and it'll look at that metric and say, this keyword needs to be 100%. And, continue to raise your bid until you get that goal of 100% impression.
Exactly.
I don't know. We'll see what we do.
Oh, yeah. And this is really important for, like, if you're doing any kind of branded advertising, or if you're trying to protect your brand, you better have 100%.
Yep.
And this will show you. This will prove it to you. So there's just so many use cases. Like I said, I'm excited to see what Sellozo can do with this information, how we can make it better. But again, if you've got access to this in the meantime, until Amazon releases it in the API, you can download this report. If you have access, if you're in the beta program, you can download this and make those adjustments based on the data that you see to really optimize your campaigns much more effective.
Yeah, and if any of our managed accounts are listening, if you guys got that report, send it over to Brock. We'd love to dig through it. So if you're out there listening and you are one of our managed accounts, let's dig into the data and see if we can get into it.
Yeah, and that's also a benefit of being a managed account is our team's phenomenal, and they do look at all this new stuff that comes out, even if it's not available through the API. They're using this kind of data. We're always early adopters on things that come out, so it's an exciting time. All right, well, this brief, we just wanted to make sure we got this word out that this new report is available to some of you out there and understand the importance of how you can use it. If you are not using any sort of automation for your advertising on Amazon, Chris and I would love to walk you through a demo of Sellozo. You can go to sellozo.com, and at the top right, you can click on schedule a demo, and you'll get with either Chris or I. We'll talk anything you want Amazon. We'll show you how Sellozo can fully automate and optimize your ads for you, and you will be glad you did.
Yeah.
It'll save you a lot of time and make your advertising a lot more efficient. So anyway, thanks for joining us. Quick episode, but we will see you again.